You want the truth?
But yeah, Rise is like, I don't like it that much with Rumble specifically. I feel like Xante will just build like a Kinect Rooker and he'll have Mercs, he'll have like 500 MR at this game. You'll have Ezreal and Seraphine as well, so like, who's gonna kill Xante at this point? You know, he's gonna have like 1,000 MR.
Yeah.
I like
that first one. Huhi with a good job interrupting the recall from Gakgos. So the FlyQuest top laner now under pressure. Has to get away from the Realm Warp. Gakgos creates enough space. Sentinels committed to that with the Realm Warp from the Rise. Brought Hambach down here to the bottom lane as well. They wanted to make the move on Gakgos. They will force his flash to escape, but that's a lot of manpower committed for a summoner. From Golden Glue and Emily. Golden Glue was talking about how, yeah, I think their comp has to ball comp more where we can play sides because we have Rise, but now Huhi's under a little bit of pressure. Griffin, Masu, and Cryogen looking to make the play. Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike. Good night. First blood for the lead.
For FlyQuest, because they kind of needed this, I think. They weren't winning this whole swap situation that hard, it felt like, but now they might.
Okay, there's no kick available on Lee. Impact trying to outplay this one a little bit here. Cryogen takes the turret aggro. Impact staying alive for now, and Hambach arrives. The play from FlyQuest is botched. Cataclysm coming down, but a good flash from Griffin to avoid the AoE, avoid the damage, avoid the death. To overload on manpower in bottom lane earlier to try to kill the K'Sante. It just didn't work, and now here's that Drake that you were talking about. FlyQuest will pick that one up. It is a very late first Drake.
It's more about stopping Rise from roaming by giving Syndra vision so she can fight Rise, because like,
ooh, nice kick coming out from Griffin, and again, Huhi is going to be your target. Cryogen and Griffin trying to put the damage in here, but Huhi with a nice sidestep avoids the Sonic Wave that would have taken him out. Griffin's got another one now, though. The Encore flies through, but it will not be enough. Masu tanks up the turret to guarantee that Griffin is not going to get trapped in any CC under there, and FlyQuest make their move. They kill Huhi for a second time.
Yeah, Rahel base for his Trinity Force, and as that happened...
Ooh, nice! Scatter the Weak coming out from Quad as Rahel tries to get away, but another Resonating Strike again. It's Griffin finding his targets. Hambach tries to re-engage here with a Cataclysm now as Darkwing's into the fight with a Realm Warp. FlyQuest got to be a little bit careful, but the cozy campfire is keeping everybody healed up over the wall. The damage follows, and that's a kill for Darkwings. Griffin is finally down. Gakgos and Impact both making their way into the fight as Sentinels reinforcements arrive. Darkwings with the flashback over the wall, looking to continue chasing Cryogen. A nice Scatter the Weak coming out from Quad, but it will not save the Melio. Cryogen is dead. It's just about who gets the kill, and Hambach throws the tempo. Death Dance is great, right? Yeah. Like, it's very powerful, but yeah, we'll see exactly how he wants to go with the items here as Hambach comes over the wall. Cryogen gets found out by Sentinels as they take out the enemy support. Hambach, nice exit there with the flag and drag to get back over the Cataclysm wall. Knock up Griffin in the process. That's 2 kills. One of them's the jungler, right as the Herald is going to be the objective. It's a perfect execution for Sentinels.
I think I'm yapping too much because I have no idea how he got there.
He just showed up behind him.
He was behind him somehow. How did he get there?
Didn't know either. He just came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden your support is dead. Your jungler follows right after. That's Herald for free for Sentinels.
Yeah. That's great. They can use it mid maybe before the Drake spawns, try to get control over this dragon.
Essentially, he came out top lane, walked through top Tribrush where they had control, and then arrived with Rise.
The full wraparound?
The full wraparound of the Rift Herald pit.
Nice play by Hambach there. And this Herald could mean they could use it either to push top with the Rise and give it the dragon. I think they will give up the dragon here, it looks like. They're not trying to contest this dragon. All bot side, they'll trade towers and give over the dragon. Use the Herald to get some more plates, maybe mid or top for this Rise.
So still stacking those. Gakgos is going to acquire the second turret of the game here for FlyQuest as well. So despite the fact that Sentinels did get that pretty big win with the 2 kills plus the Herald, that's going to secure them only their first turret of the game. The gold still very close between the two, just about 500. Did have about 348 stacks on his Manamune before the fight began, so Muramana should be fully evolved now.
Okay.
And there it is. The Muramana's blade is sharp, and Rahel cuts down Masu.
I think he was basically on a ward right there, but Quad.
Ooh, Huhi with the flash away. Otherwise, could have found himself knocked out by Quad's ulti as Hambach goes in, goes over the wall there with a blast cone, and he's ready for the full engage onto Griffin, and Rahel can easily follow it up with the auto attack DPS. Sentinels getting even more for free, and more piles on top of more as bottom lane Darkwings is left alone to claim the tier 1 turret. The enemy jungler's dead, so Hambach is going to
fight again.
Yep, we're already back to live as FlyQuest could be in a little bit more danger, but Hambach is the first to die. Griffin is low, but he is not dead. Gakgos coming in through the side, looking for the angle here onto Rahel. Gakgos going unstoppable, but the Pathmaker, he picks.
She's strong, right? So I think Sentinels took a bad fight there. I think also he chose the Lucian as his target when going on Snow would probably be better for him.
What do you think of this choice? Because it does feel like FlyQuest is just really grouping, trying to prioritize this sole point, but
I think that's
both
the only
sides
hope.
are pushed for
That's the only hope, I think, to be honest, at this point in the game. So I like it for FlyQuest. TP in from Impact.
Okay, Sentinels ready to try to challenge. Dragon down to half HP. Impact with the teleport shield ready to go. Darkwing's dropping the Realm Warp, but does not hop inside the circle. Battle line still being maintained. Gakko stepping forward there with the third in Tofo strike. Scatter the Weak follows it up, but the damage does not. Equalizer comes down, separates FlyQuest away from the Drake. Now Gakko's is going to get cooked. He nearly dies, and Impact gets the finish with the damage over time. FlyQuest now running in a 4 versus 5. Sentinels looking to chase a little bit further with the Ruined Prison. Locks up Griffin. Darkwings gets another kill as FlyQuest continues to run. Nothing they can do. It's another massive sequence from Sentinels.
Nice teamfight from Sentinels. They pushed them off slowly off. These are so weak compared to Ezreal.
Oh, and we're already back to live. Impact the target here for FlyQuest. He's trying to sidestep some of the skill shots. He gets away from the Sonic Wave. Griffin's still looking for a little bit more. Hotbox shows up and kills off Quad. It's a 1-for-1 trade here as the solo laners fall. Impact dies. Quad also down. Griffin still trying to get away. Regenerating the energy. Gets enough for the safeguard over the wall to the ward. But Hambach and Huhi are ready to follow. Griffin wants to turn his attention over to the Seraphine. Try to take one with him, but no. It's still a 2-to-1 play that favors Sentinels. Darkwing's getting away on the bottom side of the map here now as Masu's ready to try to follow him. Darkwing still running, but that's another shutdown over to FlyQuest. Masu grabs that kill. Meanwhile, the rest of Sentinels here with the Baron up top side. They're going to push the tier 2. There's blood all over the Rift. It's a mess in top. It's a fight in bottom. It's still going to be more for Sentinels, though, once the dust settles.
I'm not sure that they actually got more gold out of this than FlyQuest, because those massive shutdowns on both Impact and on Dark Rings. I think I saw 600 gold for Impact. I'm sure it was more for Dark Rings.
It's gold even. Yeah,
it's gold even.
Yeah, 4,000 before anything happened and 4,000 gold at the end of it.
Not really the best Baron power play, unless Quad makes it a bit better here.
Yeah, Quad should be able to at least take that tier 1 turret, but the True Shot Barrage surely will deny his escape. They fire the Encore. I don't even really think the Encore was entirely necessary there.
Game feels a little bit loosey-goosey to me. There's deaths all around the place in 3 lanes at once. You know, Quad dies top, then he goes mid and dies again. Impact dies on a shutdown. Meanwhile,
that does feel very FlyQuest, though. They're fast and loose all the time. As Gak goes here with the front line, trying to get something, but the rest of the team is nowhere near. There's no follow-up. Gakkos pulls out the Mad Max Witness Me, and all they witness is another death for FlyQuest.
And your best engage is Cassante doing that.
Realm Warp 2, they're in!
Yeah, Realm Warp all the way to the back line. It's a crazy play from Sentinels. Darkwings dies, but he trades his life for Quad. Masu's forced to flash up the Cataclysm to stay alive. Sentinels, it's full Sentinels. They make the play happen between any sort of pressure in this game, but Sentinels still with total control over the area. FlyQuest still trying to approach. Gakkos here in the front, loses half his HP for free, and the Equalizer guarantees he's out of there. Masu singing the same song as Rahel. Just continues chasing for a little bit more. The Realm Warp means Cryogen's not getting away, but they don't want the guaranteed thing. They want the extra points. Griffin and Quad both still escaping for now as Cryo dies. Griffin still your target. Darkwing's closing distance, manages to hit the overload. Griffin with the flash away. Impact with the flash follow. He's all the way in the enemy base. He does not give a damn. Griffin and Quad both still live to walk back to the fountain, but that's still 15 seconds on Masu, 20 seconds on Gakko. Sentinels kicking in the front door.
I mean, they're just relentless. They're chasing them through. The Drake is still up. All they're doing is realm warping in for more and more kills. But the 5v5 fights, Zen, just don't even look close.
Nah, there's just there's nothing unlike us. There's no engaged, no follow-up if it's engaged. There's no range advantage. There's just nothing there.
So where did it fall apart? Because in draft, we're like, perfect coach draft.
Will walk a little bit too close, sweeping through all the vision. Of course, we have God vision, so we know that there's nothing around here for FlyQuest. And again, it's Sentinels going in for the engage, but a nice potential catch there onto Darkwings, who uses the stasis, keeping himself alive for now. Archangel's shield allows him to survive as Griffin gets away over the wall, but Darkwings ends up going on a killing spree. Scatter the Weak, buying a little bit more time as Rahel goes forward. Impact trying to chase a little bit further. He has no flash because of the previous use chasing into the enemy base, so Sentinels will not grab anymore, but yet again, it's an objective on the map, and Griffin is the kill that Sentinels acquire. That is 3, maybe 4 times this game that Sentinels have secured an objective because they managed to snipe down Griffin, and FlyQuest can't contest.
I think there's nothing they can do anymore, to be honest. I hate saying it's lost, but It's lost.
Sometimes a game is lost.
We can't engage. We can't.
Disconnect
Let's say
right now.
impact or Hui.
They're not in the game anymore. They can still probably just take the 4v5.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, look at Ryze's items, man. Full stack Roa, full stack Archangel, fully completed Zhonya's Hourglass with Actualizer.
It's got the
It's crazy.
whole bunch of nothing.
And now,
Swift Marsh, Proto Build, EU.
yeah, it's like, okay, what does this
That guy
do?
Hazler doing damage, I think.
Yeah, this isn't doing a whole lot. But Sentinels are looking to do enough to end this first
Darkwings?
game. Gakko steps up, wants to go in towards Darkwings, but immediately Hambach's going to respond.
Wow.
Gakko dies before he can even press ulti on Cassante. It's that bad. It's that one-sided. And FlyQuest can't fight it. That'll be it for Sentinels as they gun down everybody on FlyQuest. They will shove this minion wave straight into the Nexus. 23-7, 14,000 gold. Sentinels take the first game.
That's a fun.
Loser, Sejuani, Sinzao.
There is no way to ever kill Sion without Quad being there.
Oh, don't worry, Master got this. Wait, Jin's got this.
Yeah, for sure.
Surely
For
he'll
sure.
buy Yumus and Fire Cannon. He will want some.
Yeah, Mosquito Jin.
Grubs.
Okay, FlyQuest going to be forced back away from the Grubs here, as Sentinels do have a 4-man contest ready. Both top laners are on the bottom side of the map. Gakkos has his teleport available to join this fight if they want to,
A lot of
but
mid-gap here.
Impact does not. First
Okay.
Grub secured. Here comes the ulti out from Griffin. They want to make the play on Rahel. Instead, he
What?
immediately flashes out. He knows that he has to use that flash before Griffin can try to stun him.
All three
And
Grubs?
instead, this is just Sentinels being able to secure the Grubs for themselves. However,
Nice
Quad
flash.
tries to go in, find the shuffle there into Hambach, but he's not going to get it because of the flash away coming out from Sentinels. Griffin with the flash follow, ready to go after Hambach, who wants to turn it back around. Here with the audacious charge, but he has no damage. First blood over to Griffin, just like the first game.
You're one game away from fighting for Dignitas.
I mean, that
for
was
last
my
playoff spot.
This is my pitch. We were talking during the break about how I'm really excited for.
Hang on.
Oh my God.
Double wow.
So-
Who cares that Jason
They're,
hadn't goal?
they're actually just back. They lost that first blood. They're down 700 gold. This whole sequence, they've gained it back.
Well, now Darkwing's going to take some damage quickly from Griffin, turns it around to the
Monsters here.
Arcane Storm. Gravity Field also used here as Hambach is staying alive with the Crescent Guard for now. Griffin down to 50 HP himself. Quad also very low as the final shot misses from Masu, who he joins up in the fight, and Quad is down. Wind becomes lightning from a nice slow. Masu chases further, but he can't get anything.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly surprised it's
that much goal
positive.
lead to get that? Now tell me, what's the win rate of Kaylin with a 2 goal lead at 15?
Probably higher than probably not got the same tempo for that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is you need kills to get this thing going, and so far it's been 1 kill in the game, which is
Yeah.
why pros don't normally do.
Because
Yeah.
essentially all Sentinels have been doing is they move Rahel around.
This might
Pantheon
speed it up.
speeds it up.
This speeds it up. Griffin makes his
okay.
arrival, and Darkwings again is the target over and over. It's FlyQuest looking for this mid laner from Sentinels. Remember that the first blood play that claimed Hambach's life was originally aimed at Darkwings. The play in the river that got turned around was aimed at Darkwings.
Plates, it actually is
I
going to
kind
work.
of
for
like this play from Sentinels, giving up the second Drake when they, they had a dead Victor, so he wouldn't be here for the fight anyway, so...
Ooh, Gakko's bringing down the damage here onto Huhi, but not enough to actually kill him. Huhi is forced to use the flash to get away. Gakko's now going to fall back as Sentinels reinforces their support, makes sure that Huhi gets out. Meanwhile, Darkwings still putting in the work on this turret. Earlier, Rahel got to take the entire Tier 1 turret bottom lane while fights were happening elsewhere. Now Darkwings nearly going to get the entire turret. Make that, yes, definitely the entire turret.
They got mid
here
tier 2.
in the top side.
And FlyQuest are even in gold somewhat, thanks to this Jace lead, which is nice, I will say. But it's hang on.
Worlds, let alone playoffs, as there's a gang.
Okay, Griffin coming in.
Ganking
Hambach
Guru himself.
ready to intercept as Huhi is just getting absolutely deleted by Quad. Now Griffin needs to escape from Darkwings and Hambach. Nice use of the 3-talent strike there for the knockup on top of the gravity field. Impact coming in from the side. Griffin still getting away, but he does burn down. Quad goes in for the shuffle, but Darkwings staying alive here with the Zhonya's
Rahel.
Cryogen falls to Rahel on the side of the fight. Caitlyn is still free firing. A triple kill to Rahel. He needs a little bit more.
Oh,
Ace and the
wait.
whole lineup up. Almost shot him down as Impact flash, decimating smash for the ace. Rahel's Caitlyn in that last team fight.
Does 493 damage from Jin count as Mosquito? Or no?
It would
Probably
count.
not.
No vision
Why?
though. On
Why
Baron.
coming in though? Caitlyn trap line already set up. Curtain call opens.
Oh my
Sentinels Backing up as Griffin enters. Darkwings is already shut down. That's a big engage here from FlyQuest, but they are going to lose their jungler in the process. Lux Laser flies through. No real damage coming in here just yet. Keep your eyes on Rahel. It's all about the Caitlyn.
Still leashed.
Impact and Hambach trying to finish off the Baron here as Quad goes in and seals his own fate. The Azir shuffle.
Deadly killed the Victor.
Yeah.
I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing.
I'm going Caitlyn.
Oh, wait. They're trying to full dogpile onto Impact. They do manage to catch him because they have
Despair is going to do work here.
Yeah, but look
They
at the
had to
right
have
now.
Griffin flash in front of Impact to make sure that he couldn't get away. They had to send 4 people and still flash to kill Sion.
But they got him.
They did get him, but at what cost? Mid lane has been completely demolished.
We get more farmers way.
It's just giving you minions to escort your farm straight into your hands. Bottom lane, tier 2 turret also going to fall. So it's a flash plus 4 people's time for Sion. Traded for...
With new max volume on. He's like, yeah, I don't care about any of this. I'm just going to push side lane. In fact, you go rage bait him or something. It's like, yeah, sounds good, Rahel.
Yep, that's
I'll
what he
just
does.
Walk somewhere and be annoying, die or flush out if I had to.
Take some short shots.
Yeah, why not? I mean, why not? You know, I'm tanky.
Well, speaking of turret shots, this one's not going to get to fire a whole lot more. Tier 3 turret down up there in the top side. Quad trying to get an objective bounty. And wait, there's not even objective bounties on the map right now. Quad just trying to get a regular tier 2 turret and bomb Sion over and over.
19,100.
That is a fake stat. That is.
He's stats padding on the Sion.
That one's too fake, even for a Jet stat.
I sound like a hater, but
Infinity Edge already done. As bottom side, Impact is the target yet again.
Getting one shot.
And now he's just going to lead the charge in by himself as his team does show up to help him out a little bit. Impact very low, but he will not die just yet. Griffin getting away. Impact does get shot down by Masu. FlyQuest finally take down the Sion, but it cost them their Azir. Cryogen flashing away. He'll stay alive. Everybody else on FlyQuest except Masu very low on HP. They got to go all the way back to the fountain. A 1-for-1 trade is a big win for Sentinels. They already have super minions marching down mid lane and top. Now they're going to knock down the remaining inhibitor here in bottom side as they continue their push.
He's frontline.
4v4 to end the game. They're on to Nexus turrets. FlyQuest trying to fight. Griffin jumps in, going after Rahel, but he won't be able to kill him. Rahel running and gunning, but he finally falls. But it costs too much. FlyQuest can't pay the bill, and Sentinels have come to collect. Cryogen, the only one left standing, running from super minions as the Nexus turrets fall. They're trying to get this last kill, just to have a little bit of fun with it on Sentinel's side, but it will not matter. It's a 2-0 for Sentinels, and they take down FlyQuest. And we're going to toss it back to the lounge now to hear their thoughts as well.
Rahel, definitely a popular vote. Raz, you seemed a little undecisive there at the end.
Was flip-flopping to the end.
Classic flip-flopper.
It was very tough,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, I appreciated the Sion gameplay.
Yep.
And I went with Impact. Then
He's keeping up the win rate while down 1,000 gold at 15 minutes. That's a shockingly high win rate. It continues, but we have Darkwings joining us. Give a little fist bump to Surdy on the way in. Congratulations.
Well done. The DSG homies.
Yeah.
Wait, do you still have any loyalty to the DSG homies?
I mean, to my homies, yeah, of course.
To the homies. Yeah, great win right there, putting yourself in a really solid position for a playoff. So I want to start off with kind of like what your perspective is leaving that game, because this seemed like it was going to be the closest one for like, okay, who's going to be making a push for potentially being a World's representative? It feels like FlyQuest Sentinels in that conversation. So what are you feeling coming out of that one?
I mean, before the match, we were a little like, not worried, but like we really respected our opponents. Like we thought Fly was a pretty good team, and scrims are pretty strong. But I think after playing like today, I felt like we, of course, like both sides made mistakes, but I do feel like we like kind of performed better today, and we were able to like the early game was pretty good for both games, and we were able to like team fight well. So.
One thing that I was talking to Grayson about earlier was kind of, he's like, yeah, when it feels like we work on something in scrims and then we lose the other half. So if, like, if we work on early game, we lose the late game. If we work on late game, we lose the early game. It seemed like you guys were a lot more stable, to your point. So what did happen this week to kind of be able to bring that from scrims to stage?
I think a lot of it kind of just like understanding like, just like what we're good at in terms of like champions, stuff like that. Like, and then also like keeping track of like our early game like objectives, like crab fights, stuff like that, like just making sure we're on the same page so that when we're in game, we can like all coordinate together and have a stable early game.
You talked about being on the same page and coordination. I think the entire year there's been a question about your coordination with Hambach, actually, just the mid-jungle synergy. Game 1 on the Rise, you guys were, it felt like, really much on the same page.
Don't count the time where I ulted bot lane and Hambach flashed into my ult. That was good coordination.
But like, how have you felt, your relationship or synergy has worked alongside Hambach this split?
I think just like, what's it called? Just like he kind of says what he wants to do, or I'll tell him like what I want to fight over.
Yeah.
And it's just like very short things. Like he asked me questions like, "You have mid prow this wave," or like, "We can fight this crab," stuff like that. And I'll just give like very easy answers like yes or no, and then we just go from there.
Yeah. Real quick, good. Golden Glue, you're walking by. I want to get your quick thoughts. How'd the early game go? Because you said it's one or the other. It felt like you were getting both. Thumbs up?
I'm stealing beverages from them.
He's stealing beverages.
It was,
from the player room?
No, don't worry about it. Okay. It was good. I think if we went even in that lane phase that game, we went. And we did.
Yeah, if you go even in lane phase. All right, cool. Just want to get a quick thought on that one.
Sweet. Who do you think is player of the game for that one?
The last game?
Yeah. It's a tough one. That was close.
I think me.
You? You're wrong. It's Rahel.
Rahel deserves it.
Everyone went
Wow, it's unanimous for Rahel.
6 for 6.
All right,
You
what
could
about the fans? What about the fans at home? All right.
I entered so many sequences.
I voted for you game 1. I tried to go for the dark.
Actually, we did all vote for you game 1, and
Damn, it
then
was
chat
Rahel. It was Rahel.
voted for Hambach.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna need you to open up this pack.
Wow!
I got another one.
Okay.
Don't take it.
Okay, that's
I'm gonna open up that one.
Open up that pack. Kangas is going for the other one. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we
I
get.
want to see what the shiny is.
What you
This is
get?
a Sentinels.
Raz
photo
has
card.
been collecting Sentinels packs.
I'm trying to get golden glue.
He wants to get the shiny
All
golden
right, show
glue.
them the camera. That's your single right there.
All right, right there.
All right.
All right, we got Huhi.
Okay, perfect. Rahel.
Rahel.
Not bad. Where are you?
Oh, that's me.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go. There we go.
Oh, with the zip up.
Hambach.
Hambach. All right, who's the shiny?
That's Impact.
Okay, that's
shiny
Impact.
is Hambach.
Hambach!
Hey!
You can keep that one at home.
Hambach, yeah.
Put it in your wallet just so Hambach is extra
I'm
safe.
stealing these.
Yeah, I got the impact one. You can have that.
Raz
Oh,
really
shiny
wants a
impact too?
shiny
Oh my
golden
God.
glue.
Yeah, the next card.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, man. Congratulations on the win. That's going to be it for our first series. Now we got DSG versus Dig coming up next. Bye, Ducklings!